Channel 6 Sports is brought to you by... Are you looking for a new career that pays well and takes care of you? Then join us at Pitt Ernie's. We are driven to excel. Are you?
The Red Deer Rebels have been pretty busy on the WHL transaction wire, making 4 big moves since December 27th.
Gus gets it into Philp. He's got Wellesby with him. Shoots, scores. Luke Philp goes right.
The most recent player to join the Red Deer Rebels is Luke Philp, a 20-year-old former captain of the Kootenay Ice. Philp could only watch practice today as he's recovering from ankle surgery and is set to return in mid-January.
No, I was extremely excited, to hear I was coming to Red Deer, and I'm excited and trying to work hard to get back in the lineup.
He's an exceptional 20-year-old. He reminds me a lot of, I guess you can say he's just smaller as far as stature-wise than Adam Haluka. He's a 200-foot player. He's strong on pucks. He knows the game. He makes plays. He's skilled.
Well, I'm an offensive-minded player. I can make plays, and I think that's what I want to bring to the team. I'm not gonna try and be something I'm not, and I think I'm gonna bring offense to the team.
And what's impressive with Luke too is the fact that he's continuing to get better every year. 1 and 2 is that big games he plays big, and in playoffs he's been exceptional the last 2 years at playoff times. So
Philp knows all too well what Red Deer Rebel hockey is all about.
They're always a hard team to play against. Red Deer, they always come out hard. They finish hits. They're big, they're physical, but then they can also put the puck in the net. They're skilled and they're fast. So I'm really excited to be a part of it.
Where Philp will fit in the already stacked lineup that includes DeBrusk, Nicolishin, and Haluka is up in the air. But coach and GM Brent Sutter says that's a great problem to have.
I mean, obviously, when you get a line like that can play at that level, it's huge for you. And but again, we'll see how it goes once we get everybody back and healthy and get guys back from World Juniors, and we'll have a better feel exactly where we're going to be at probably by the 3rd week of January stuff. If once we can get everybody back, but. Yeah, up till until we get Luke back, we'll have Spash back this coming weekend, hopefully, and Adam will be back hopefully this coming weekend, and Hayden is going to be back here to play here starting tomorrow night again for us. So.
And when Fleury returns, he'll be meeting some new players that normally he faces off against, players that have now lit up the scoreboard for the Red Deer Rebels, including Adam Haluka, who made an impact on his first night, registering 4 points.
It's what type of player he is. He's a game breaker type guy. He can make plays, and he's strong on pucks, and he does things that others have a harder time doing. So,
some great leaders on this team, and my teammates welcomed me really nicely and helped me out, gave me tips, stuff like that, helped with the systems, and everything they did. They were a big help for me getting into the lineup.
You know what? He's big and strong too, and that's we wanted to add some more size to our team, and by adding him and Ratty, it gives us 2 guys that are 6'2", 6'3", and gives us some speed, but gives us some with Adam, it certainly gives us a high level of skill and offense, which is important too.
They made the game so easy for me playing with Nicolishin and DeBrusk.
Speaking of DeBrusk, he wasn't too shabby either, registering 5 points on that night, including a hat trick and 2 assists. And like Haluka, DeBrusk is a difference maker, scoring his first goal in his first night as a Rebel.
I was really excited. I'm moving closer to home. Memorial Cup team, really good team. Brent Sutter, all the above. So I'm looking really forward to just even being here again. So it's just a really good opportunity for me as a player and a person, and looking forward to it.
Sutter knows to get this much talent, he had to give some pretty important pieces in return.
When you lose guys like Wyatt and Preston, you're taking strong character and leadership guys out of your room, and I've said this, in the past, that in junior hockey, you don't notice players from the outside coming in as much as you do the players that are leaving. It's different than the National Hockey level, where everyone knows everybody because of seeing them all the time and watched them on TV and all that stuff, and so there's always observations on players, and yet, you know, we knew what we're getting back with these guys. We know what they provide for leadership, and everyone provides leadership in different ways. And you know, and yet when you lose Wyatt and Copes, there's no question you're taking that out of your lineup. But when you add the type of individuals we've added to our team, you know, with their high level of play and their skill sets, their leadership comes across maybe in a different way. And as you seen the other night, it rises. And, you know, when you put guys like that in your lineup, it raises everyone else's level of play, and that's as big a leadership as you can have. Is how, you know, how you just demonstrate that around your team, and how you bring it out with your team and through how their play is.
With the Rebels hosting the Memorial Cup, you can be sure that Brent is still tinkering with his lineup. Whether any more moves are made, we'll have to see. The trade deadline is on January 10th.
It's a work in progress with bodies, but you know, at the end of the day, we feel, no question, that we've added to our team. We've improved our hockey team, but again, now it's how we respond on the ice with it.
It's not very often you get to double digits in today's day and age.